Always, always. It's the nice thing is that the temptation is here. It's not here, so I don't. I look, you know. I'm shopping, you know, but I don't buy anything. Women are the most important drug, you know. I mean, it's just strange. Maybe it's hereditary. I don't know, but I have always had a. For instance, yesterday I went to see Helmut Newton at Le Grand Palais, and there are these naked girls 8 feet high, and I'm like, oh my. Drinking is good. Drinking is very good, but after it causes more madness, so you have to drink again. Many people say, oh, they think of it's so romantic. Writers, they write and then they're drinking and they think of the writer alone and he doesn't shave and he's writing and he's suffering. That's all bullshit. The truth is, even Bukowski, you cannot write when you're drunk. You can't do it. You think it's brilliant. I mean, I've done it many times, and I think, oh, gee, I'm writing, and I think this is. In 2 hours I write, and then the next day I wake up, and I read it, and it's insensible. It's nonsense, and I think, why did I waste my time on that? But I was drinking. I had stopped drinking, and I was crazy all the time. And I had lost my job and a place to live. I had a beautiful house at the sea. I had a beautiful girlfriend. I had a sports car. And I kept losing these things. And I wound up with no money and living at my mother's house. And she says, every morning she says, when are you leaving? You know, when do you go? And and I have no job. And so I'm just crazy. And so to settle my mind, to do something, I start to write. Before I wrote poems, and then when I began to write Chump Change, it was like therapy. It was like to do something with my mind rather than be upset all the time. One of the things that's important is what I think right now, what my thoughts. And so I concentrate on talking to God and not thinking. Okay. And when I do that, I have great comfort and great peace. Journey to the End of Night, who wrote this? Céline, yeah. Céline had a great influence on my work as well, as a French writer, because he was, he told the truth for himself. And I, as a writer, I looked for that kind of literature. People think writing is some kind of mystical process. It's, if a person wants to play the guitar, they play 1 hour, 2 hours a day. In 2 months, they're pretty good. They're a little bit better. So it's like the more you write, the better the easier it is to write. So to me, it's not great effort. It's not pain. It's not creation. Oh my God! Every day I wake up and I go and I drink my coffee and then I go and sit at my computer and I read the last 2 pages of what I'm working on and I think, oh my God, what's going to happen today? And then I wait and the ideas come and then I write them down. When I start to write, my mind tells me the structure of what to do, gives me the direction to go. Sometimes it's wrong. Sometimes I go 4 or 5 pages and I think, oh, this is shit. So I go back. But most of the time, I'm just, as I write, I think the next thought and the next thought. And then when I get up and I go out and do my errands and do my day, then I have a notebook like yours, and I think something, and I write it down. And then I go back home and I add to, so I get ideas. When you write a story, it keeps talking to you. It talks to you. The only power a person has is right now, not yesterday or tomorrow. So it's the conscious mind we have to worry about, not the history. You can't change your history. You can learn all about it. You can learn why, you know, you killed the cat. You know, you can learn why you drowned him, and oh my God, and you can relive. Who gives a shit? It's the only power you have is right now to decide how your life, how my life is going to be this minute, right now. This is, the power is now, not in history, not in tomorrow, it's today.